This is another build guide. This one is also for PvP only. This time it's Mesmer. I have a Mesmer, a Guardian, a Warrior, a Ranger and a Thief, which I all play in PvP. So this one is half Condi, half DPS, kind of dueling build. It's more for 1 vs 1 situations. Rune of the Thief for this precision and Condi damage that works with your great sword and the staff, and you'll most likely be behind your foe with the great sword. You can blink behind, so that's 10% damage. Carry an amulet, power, vitality, condition damage, really high condition damage on the staff, power for the great sword, vitality for the health. So you have over 1k condition damage, which is decent. Pretty low toughness, decent power, so you won't do low damage. About 30% crit chance. That's not very high or low. So traits are 44402. Illusions deal more damage, good for the greatsword, Phantasmal Berserker. Greatsword training, more power, less recharge. Dazing applies vulnerability. Vulnerability when you interrupt, so those go together. Bleeding on crits, that's really good with the condition damage, really good. Vigor when you crit, that's okay. That's really good for blink, far-reaching manipulations, deceptive evasion, everyone needs that trait. This is a decent trait, not bad. This is a really good trait, so every time your illusions are killed, you'd gain a lot of condition damage. Yep, so 2000 bleeding and weakness or vulnerability. Gain protection when you gain regen. Phantasms give regen, don't they? Oh no, but that's just you'll get regen from chaos armor, and you can get protection as well. Then staff, toughness and recharge reduced. Then shatter skills inflict confusion, and glamour skills blind foes at target location. So this is a really good healing ability. Heals for 640 per illusion, so with 3 illusions that will be 1320 plus the 5560 health already. Then blink reaches 1200 range, it's really far. And then decoy, stealth creates an illusion. Feedback is really good. I sometimes change it out to null field. It's more for the ethereal field combo. And feedback's actually generally decent, and these blind foes in the target area. And Morph is not very good. Mass Invis I recommend, or Time Warp. Depends what map you're on. But really when you're fighting someone, you open with Berserker, dodge, interrupt, and then you switch back to staff, and then you just Chaos Field on the ground. You can dodge, just keep dodging to generate clones, and they just put heaps of conditions on your enemy. Feedback in. And when you're stomping, I'm going to show off this stomp. You can use staff 2 backwards, then while you're just about to finish you blink into the target. That's a staff 2 blink stomp. It guarantees your stomp against any class. Because if the warrior uses his knockdown, it would hit your illusion. If the engineer uses his pull, it would hit your illusion. The guardian one doesn't reach. Yeah, and even if it's a Mesmer, you can blink to where they are. I'll show you this against Thief. Chaos Field first, dodge in, Chaos Armor. So the conditions are really high with this build, then you can shatter for confusion. The thing's blind, more Chaos Fields. Then there's a distortion stomp, so you can't get hit by anything. That's a bit like a mist form stomp. So yeah, that's the build. It's a really good dueling. I find it pretty high survivability, and it has really good escape potential. If you're getting chased down, you can just blink away that far. And this is almost permanent cripple. And these have really high conditions on them. And all shatter skills inflict confusion, so you're going to be having high confusion uptime. If you get into trouble, you could Morph or Mass Invis. I'll show you another one of these fights. against a Necro. No. Show you against show you against a Necro. How did that guy get back to life? Okay, just gonna finish that off. As you see, our health goes down pretty fast because we have low toughness, but while wielding the staff, we get extra toughness. And Mesmer is a light armor class, so it has low toughness. So what you want to be doing with staff is just blinking out of your ethereal fields to get chaos armor, and using your own chaos armor. I'll show you here. If you use that out of a chaos field, you get chaos armor. You can decoy to distract the enemy, and just apply a lot of conditions. Once you have full endurance again, confusion shatter, dodge, and then you get another ethereal field, and you can do a mind rack shatter. Then when you're about to stomp. So yeah, that's how you play this build. I really like it. Please try it out. Thank you for watching, and please give me feedback.